Well, hi, I'm Elizabeth Alcorn, and I am a resident of Greene County, Virginia. I'm a nearly lifelong Virginian, nearly lifelong Virginian here in the Commonwealth. And for the last 18 years, I've lived either in Charlottesville or the suburban area and the rural area out here in Greene County now. There are a lot of things that concern me and have been getting worse for my communities and for my neighbors and myself and other business people and voters here in the state. I'm working with my husband, who's a Class A contractor here in Virginia, and we're currently building an affordable house here in Alcorn County. That's one of the issues that's facing many people here in the Commonwealth is affordable housing. And there are a lot of policies the Commonwealth really needs to pay attention to, and our elected officials here in the state. There are a lot of issues that are really hitting families hard right now in the Commonwealth. One of them, affordable housing. Another big issue here in the Commonwealth is healthcare. My husband and I, he's a small business person, and we were unable to afford health insurance this year when Optima, the only insurer in our individual market, decided to triple our rates, and our rates went from just under $2,000 a month for health insurance for my husband and I to over $6,000 a month for health insurance. So my husband and I lost our health insurance, and we're currently uninsured. So healthcare is a really big issue for my family, as it is for a lot of families. It's a big issue for my daughters. Even though they have good jobs, they still have high deductibles and co-pays they have to meet. Another issue facing a lot of families here in the Commonwealth, wages. Wages have not kept up with the cost of living. I know many families where both parents work, and they're just struggling to make ends meet. They're working from paycheck to paycheck. And for people in our Commonwealth who work so hard, our people in Richmond and in DC really need to look at issues that affect families. We really need to work on an economy that's friendly to the families in the Commonwealth and across the United States. Other issues facing families are family leave. When people have babies, add new family members to their families, they're faced with giving up their paychecks just so they can take care of their family. Most families can't afford to have a one-income wage earner, so generally both parents are working these days. Another issue facing our people across the Commonwealth is elder care. That's another reason we need family leave, is there's so many baby boomers retiring right now, and their families and their working adult kids are going to need to take time off to help them, and we have to deal with how are we going to pay for this elder care. It's just, my husband and I like to say it's the silver tsunami that's upon us with retirees, and who's going to pay for the care they're going to need, and how are we going to make policies that can make that affordable for our families. Now that the federal government's throwing out immigrants and making our country so immigrant unfriendly, we have a really hard time here in Alcorn County and Greene County finding enough people to fill jobs in construction. That's currently why I'm working with him right now, is we can't find anyone to work for us. There just aren't that many people out there who want this kind of job where you have to sweat and get a little dirty. So we need to encourage people to get training in the trades, and if there are not enough people, then we need to rethink our immigration laws, especially currently under the current administration. We need to welcome people to come in and fill these jobs that we need to build affordable houses. So, another issue facing many families right now is the excessive amount of student loan debt. I worry about my own kids. they're looking at some of these issues in their own families, as the excessively high amount of debt that a spouse may carry in the family, and they have to make that payment on top of their mortgage, which many times is a mortgage payment. So why can't we change policies to help support the funding of an education? Why should someone have to mortgage their life in order to get an education to make a living? And that's something we really need to look at as a Commonwealth and here in this country. These are all big issues facing the Commonwealth. Another one that I really struggled with when I was younger, and is even more of a struggle today, is affordable childcare. Especially in a lot of the urban areas. The cost of childcare is preventing a lot of families from even having children, or it's severely limiting the number of children. It's totally unfriendly to families. So when you look at things going on in the Commonwealth in our country, it's so unfriendly to families. And we have to look at our candidates. We have to look at what they're promoting when elections come around, and we need to support those. If we care about our family, the families in our country, we really need to elect people who are going to support affordable health care, affordable education, family leave, affordable quality child care for our children. We need to take care of our elderly. These are things that affect every family that I know of. And if we're not supporting those, if there's a candidate that's not supporting those ideals, then we need to vote them out and get the right people in, so that as policies are made, we can have leaders who will support our families instead of burden our families with these difficult financial situations.